Hi boys and girls, this week is a recap of what we've been doing from place value to 20 and just some extra lessons for those that you might not have been as confident with, and just to remind ourselves really of how to count forwards and backwards, how to write numbers from 11 to 20. So it's just a big recap this week, so follow along, the lesson won't be too long and then you can complete your worksheet. Right, so here's a little starter for us then. We are counting again backwards and forwards from 10 to 20 and 20 back to 10. So you could do shooting stars, blinking eyes, tapping your head, tapping your knees, whatever you want to do, and you can pause this video to do it for longer if you want to carry on. But for now I'm going to start at 10 and count forwards to 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and backwards 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Super. And you can pause this video and use this number line to continue to count forwards and backwards from 10 to 20. Right, bit of a recap then. I would like you to look at this number track and fill in the missing spaces. So we've got number 1, we start from left to right, we've got number 1, which number is missing, which number comes after 1. And then we've got 3 and 4, and then we've got another space. And then we've got 6, and then we've got 2 more spaces. So I'll just leave you a couple of seconds to fill in those gaps, just by saying it orally. You don't have to write it down or anything, just say it orally. And then we'll go through them. Pause this video if you need any more time. I'm just going to speak through them. So we've got 1, 2 is the missing number, then 3, 4, 5 is the next missing number, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay, here's another one. And it's a bit tricky because we don't have that first number. The first number we can see is 1, but there's a space. The first number we can see, sorry, is number 2, but there's a space before that number, and I've just given you the answer. But anyway, number 2 is there, but there is a space. So what comes before number 2? Well done, number 1. So we've got 1, 2, then we've got a space. What's that one? 3, well done, bubble, bubble. 4, and then we've got a space after 4. Well done, 5, 6, 7, and then the last number is 8, right round the train track. Here's another one for you, getting even trickier. We've got 2 spaces before we've got the number 3, so which 2 numbers need to go in there? Or we could go backwards. You could look at number 6, which 2 numbers come after 6, and start backwards. So 6, after 6 would be 7, after 7 is 8, so we know we've got 7 and 8 in those, so we'll start back from 8 and we'll count backwards. 8, 7, 6, oh, and then 5, 4, and we can see number 3, and then 2, 1, so you can count backwards to help you. Here's another one. This one's actually going backwards because the number 10 is our first number. Okay, so we're counting backwards just within 10. So 10, space, 8, 7, space, 5, 4, space. With the adult in the room, have a think about which numbers are missing. Pause this video if you need any more time. So we've got 10, 9 is the missing number, 8, 7, 6 is the missing number, 5, 4, 3. So what I want you to do is tell me what number you can see. Super, 15. What's this number? 18. Well done. What's 11? Super. 19. Fantastic. This one? 17. 12. 14. 20. 13. 16. There we go. So there were all the numbers. I hope you joined along with me and recognised those numbers. If you didn't recognise them all, then make sure you are practising them and play some Show Me games at home. So here's a number line counting forwards. Follow it on with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then go underneath 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And let's count backwards. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. So you can use these number tracks, you can pause the video and you can practice counting forwards and you can practice counting backwards, because this whole lesson today and what you need, the knowledge you need to complete your worksheet, is to be able to count forwards and backwards to 20. Okay, and we did a full lesson on this a couple of weeks ago, so if you want to pop back on YouTube, you can find that lesson, counting forwards and backwards to 20, and use that if you need a little bit more help in counting forwards and backwards and completing some of those worksheets, okay? And you can start from 20 and count backwards, okay? Right, so here is the worksheet that you will find in your work pack. So I'd like you to get your worksheet out, and all we are doing is finding the missing spaces, counting forwards and backwards, and writing some of those numbers in words, okay? So the first one you need to do is look at the stars. It's counting backwards. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. You need to fill in that star. And then underneath we've got another gap. And then the children are holding numbers and we've got 2 spaces. And then I want you to fill in all those ones along the bottom. Check whether they are counting forwards or counting backwards. Is the number getting greater or is the number getting smaller? And then on that other side, I want you to count using those tens frames, counting them and writing the number in words if you can. If you can't, just write the number, the numeral, that's fine. If you can, just try and use your phonics to sound out the words. And then along the bottom, I want you to match words to numbers. Okay. Super. Well done for joining in. Don't forget to check out the other YouTube video that we did a couple of weeks ago if you just need a bit more of a recap on counting forwards and backwards. If not, get your number track and get started. See you soon. Bye.